Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man. There are countless different versions of Mega Man, and today we're going to be looking at the different designs of Mega Man over the years, from each different series, spin-off or main, and we will be critiquing them in this segment I like to call Damaged Designs. So first off, we have Classic Mega Man, and really, what can I say about this design other than it's just really iconic and really appealing to look at. Even if it's the Mega Man 11 and Mega Man 8 versions, which are lankier, it's still a really great design. The only nitpick I can possibly make is that I've never understood why there's a rectangle and a square on his helmet, but even so, it's unique to look at and just stands out, and I think it's a really great design. Next up, we have my personal favorite Mega Man design, Mega Man X. Just everything about this design is just so great. They even fixed the tiny nitpick I had with the square and the rectangle on Classic Mega Man, and they made it a nice red gem thing. I don't know what that is, but it looks awesome. And I love how it's got the weird little blue streaks on top of the helmet where the eyebrows normally would be, and just the shoulder pads and the weird blue ring that wraps around them, and just like the lankiness of Mega Man 11's Mega Man and Mega Man 8's Mega Man. It's just like the white hand and just everything about this design is so great. I just can't praise it enough. Alright, let's move on to the next design. Now we have Mega Man Legends Mega Man, and Jesus Christ, what the fuck happened? The dude looks like he's got Pringle cans for fucking arms. He also fucking looks like a Bionicle. I don't know what it is about it. He just looks like a fucking Bionicle. Like, I can't be the only one who sees it. And then just like the weird ass spiky hair and the helmet that he puts on, like, is this a robot? This is supposed to be a robot, right? Like, okay, you know what? I've never played a Mega Man Legends game, so maybe it makes sense in the context of those games. But you know what? I think I'd rather drink fucking poison than play a god-awful 3D game like Mega Man with tank controls. That just sounds like fucking hell. And then the weird-ass waist where it's like some sort of like armor going into some black tarp thing. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to be. It's just like, it looks like shit. I'm sorry, I fucking hate this. He looks like a weird-ass Lego Pringle can motherfucker. Fuck this design, honestly. Next up, we have Battle Network Mega Man. And what can I say about this design? It's just, I don't know, it's fucking boring. I mean, you're looking at it, look at this shit. I mean, there's nothing interesting about him. He's just kind of plain, his design doesn't really say much about his character. You just look at him and you think, that's a Mega Man, alright. I mean, I can't even think of things to critique it on because I'm so fucking bored looking at this design. It also brought back that weird-ass rectangle and square from Classic Mega Man, which I guess would be a cool callback if it weren't for the fact that I didn't like it to begin with, so yeah. Let's go on to the next design. Now we have Star Force Mega Man, and my biggest problem with this version of Mega Man really doesn't have anything to do with the design itself, more or less the concept of the design. It doesn't look like Mega Man to me, and that would be fine and all, but it doesn't even look like a robot. I mean, it's got skin-tight fucking latex shit, it's got regular-ass boots, it's got some weird buster that's got a lion head, I guess, a weird visor. Honestly, it looks like an anime character that wouldn't look too out of place in Gurren Lagann or Power Rangers. I mean, if you saw this fucker stroll up with the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, you wouldn't think twice, would you? Mega Man ZX. And I just need to start off by saying this. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. I mean, he's got a triangle sword, weird-ass big bulging kneecaps and fucking calves and big-ass hips, and like some weird-ass departing hair, and it just like separates into two pieces. I don't fucking understand what I'm even looking at. Like, I understand the concept here. This is supposed to be a fusion between Mega Man X and Mega Man Zero, but it doesn't look like that. It looks like they took Zero from the Mega Man Zero games, and then they pounded him into a fucking wall 17 times, and then they gave him surgery and made him look like Frieza from Dragon Ball Z after he got his ass whooped on Namek. Like, what the fuck am I looking at? This is just a garbage design. There's too much going on, none of it makes sense. It's just flashy for no fucking reason, and the colors are fucking obnoxious. I hate this design. Alright, we're just about finished. Just one more god-awful design. Let's get this fucking over with. This is Mega Man from the Cartoon Network series that premiered recently. Holy shit, what am I even looking at? It's like they took Mega Man X, threw a bunch of neon lights on him to keep kids' attention, and then they also said, hey, let's make it look like some shitty Disney cartoon. I mean, like, what the fuck? This is a reject Tron character, not fucking Mega Man. And they made a whole series out of this design. This is not Mega Man. I'm sorry, but this is not Mega Man. Look, you know what? I would have taken any of the other designs, because even though they don't look like Mega Man, and some of them are just flat out terrible, at the very least, you know, they're not this. Like, this looks like, I don't know, Alvin and the Chipmunks or whatever the fuck. This just looks so generic and terrible. Oh, God. I think I'm done. I'm done with this shit. Like and subscribe.